You're destroying your hybrid's engine right now, and you don't even realize it. Every day, thousands of hybrid owners make one simple mistake that slowly is killing their engine from the inside out. It's not aggressive driving. It's not skipping maintenance. It's something far more common, something that feels completely harmless. In this video, I'm revealing the 7 worst things you can do to a hybrid engine, and mistake number 7 will shock you, because almost every hybrid owner does it. If you want your hybrid to last 200,000 miles or more, this is the video you need to watch. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, only making short trips. This is the silent killer that most hybrid owners never see coming. You jump into your car, drive 3 miles to the grocery store, come home. Next day, you drive 2 miles to drop the kids at school. Each trip feels harmless. But here's what's happening under your hood. Your engine is slowly drowning. When you make short trips, your hybrid's combustion engine fires up, runs for a few minutes, then shuts off before it ever reaches full operating temperature. In a conventional car, the engine stays on long enough to heat up and burn off moisture. But in a hybrid, that rarely happens. Internal combustion engines are designed to reach a specific temperature range where heat boils off water vapor, fuel dilution, and combustion byproducts. In a hybrid making short trips, the engine might only run for 30 seconds here or a minute there, never reaching that sweet spot. That moisture stays in the oil longer and starts mixing with combustion byproducts. Over time, this creates a toxic sludge that coats internal components, restricts oil flow, increases friction, and accelerates wear on bearings, camshafts, and cylinder walls. The result? Shortened engine life and eventually catastrophic failure. One Lexus hybrid owner discovered this the hard way. After a week of short trips during extreme cold, moisture buildup in the throttle body caused check engine lights. The solution is simple. Combine your errands into longer trips whenever possible. Once a week, take a 20 to 30-minute drive to let your engine reach full operating temperature and evaporate accumulated moisture. But short trips aren't the only way owners are destroying their engines. Mistake number 2, skipping oil changes. Here's the dangerous myth that's costing hybrid owners thousands. Because the combustion engine doesn't run as much, you can stretch out oil changes to 10,000, even 15,000 miles. Wrong. Dead wrong. Those frequent stop-start cycles create unique contamination issues. Every time your hybrid's engine shuts off and restarts, it goes through a mini cold start cycle. Modern hybrids use ultra-low viscosity oils like 0W16 or 0W20. These oils are efficient but more vulnerable to contamination from moisture and fuel dilution. Mechanics report finding milky residue on dipsticks in hybrids driven primarily on short trips with extended oil changes. That milky substance? It's water mixed with oil. This contaminated oil loses its ability to lubricate and protect, forming sludge deposits that clog oil passages. The solution? Use shorter oil change intervals, especially for short trips. Stick to 5,000 to 7,500 miles. Use high-quality synthetic oil that resists moisture contamination. And if you see milky residue, get it changed immediately. But even fresh oil can't protect your engine if this next component fails. Mistake number 3, ignoring PCV system maintenance. Most hybrid owners have never heard of the PCV system. PCV stands for Positive Crankcase Ventilation, and it's your engine's best defense against moisture and sludge buildup. The PCV system removes harmful gases containing moisture and unburned fuel from the crankcase and routes them back into the intake. When the PCV valve fails or gets clogged, those contaminants stay trapped. Moisture accumulates faster, fuel dilution gets worse, and sludge formation accelerates. Signs of a bad PCV system include rough idle, increased oil consumption, milky residue under the oil filler cap, and poor fuel economy. The solution? Have your PCV system inspected frequently. A clogged PCV valve is cheap to replace. A sludged-up engine costs thousands. And speaking of cheap parts causing expensive damage, this next mistake is about using the wrong consumables. Mistake number 4, using the wrong oil. You're at the auto parts store looking at motor oil. Conventional, synthetic blend, full synthetic. Different viscosities. They all look similar and you're thinking oil is oil, right? Wrong. For hybrids, using the wrong oil is engine suicide. Hybrid engines require specific low-viscosity synthetic oils for important reasons. These ultra-thin oils like 0W16 and 0W20 provide instant lubrication during frequent engine restarts. They flow immediately, even when cold, creating a protective film before significant wear can occur. They're also formulated to resist moisture contamination better than conventional oils. When you use the wrong oil, thicker oils don't flow as quickly during restarts, leading to metal-on-metal contact. Conventional oils break down faster under frequent temperature cycling. The solution? Always use the exact oil specification in your owner's manual. Don't substitute. The few dollars you save on oil will cost you thousands in engine repairs. But even the perfect oil can't save you from this next driving habit. Mistake number 5, aggressive cold starts. You start your hybrid on a cold morning. You're running late. The battery kicks in, you start moving. Then you need to merge onto the highway. You floor the throttle, and the gas engine roars to life under full load while still stone cold. This is one of the worst things you can do. In a hybrid, the engine can suddenly fire up under heavy load when you demand more power than the electric motor can provide. When the engine starts cold, under aggressive acceleration, the oil is thick and hasn't fully circulated. Critical components are running without proper lubrication. The fuel mixture is extremely rich, and excess fuel is being dumped into the cylinders. In extreme cases, this can cause hydro-locking or wash oil off cylinder walls, causing excessive wear. The solution requires awareness. For the first few minutes after a cold start, use gentle acceleration. In extreme cold, give the car a minute or two before driving to let systems stabilize. But even if you drive perfectly, this next maintenance mistake can still destroy your engine. Mistake number 6, blocking cooling system airflow. Hybrid engines face a unique cooling challenge. Because they constantly stop and start, they cycle through temperature extremes far more frequently than conventional engines. When the airflow to the cooling system gets blocked, the engine overheats. The hybrid system responds by running the engine more often, which increases wear and reduces efficiency. Common culprits include aftermarket grille covers and debris accumulation. One Camry hybrid owner installed covers designed for the non-hybrid model. These blocked critical battery cooling vents. The result: constant warning lights and a $4,000 battery replacement recommendation. A technician caught the real problem. Remove the covers. Problem solved. The solution is regular inspection. Keep the grille area clear of debris. Don't install aftermarket accessories that block airflow without verifying compatibility. And never block those battery cooling vents in the rear seat area. But even with perfect cooling, this last mistake will still destroy your engine faster than anything else. This is it. The absolute worst thing you can do to a hybrid engine. You let your hybrid sit unused for weeks or months at a time. Maybe you have a second vehicle or you're working from home. That hybrid sitting in your driveway is slowly dying. Here's what happens when a hybrid sits unused. First, the fuel goes stale. Modern gasoline starts degrading in as little as 30 days, forming varnish that can clog fuel injectors. Second, moisture accumulates everywhere. In the oil, fuel, and exhaust system. Without regular operation to evaporate that moisture, corrosion begins. Third, seals dry out. Rubber components need regular exposure to fluids to maintain flexibility. When they dry out, they crack and leak. Fourth, the battery systems suffer. Both the 12-volt and hybrid battery discharge over time. An improperly maintained hybrid battery experiences accelerated degradation. And finally, bearing surfaces can experience fretting corrosion. When an engine sits, oil drains into the pan. Metal surfaces are exposed to air and moisture. If the crankshaft moves slightly, these unlubricated surfaces develop damage. Manufacturers recommend driving your hybrid at least 400 miles per month. That's not a suggestion, it's a requirement. If you cannot drive regularly, put it in ready mode for about an hour once a week in a well-ventilated area. One hybrid owner left their car parked for 3 months during the pandemic. The repair, over $4,000 for battery reconditioning and fuel system issues, all completely preventable with regular use. There you have it, the 7 worst things you can do to a hybrid engine. From short trips and skipped oil changes to letting it sit unused, these mistakes might seem harmless, but they're costing owners thousands in premature engine failure. But here's the good news. Now you know better. Hybrid engines don't require more maintenance, they just require smarter maintenance. Understand the unique demands of stop-start operation, keep your oil fresh, maintain your cooling system, and most importantly, drive your hybrid regularly. Do these things right, and your hybrid will reward you with incredible fuel economy and reliable performance well past 200,000 miles. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more hybrid maintenance tips that save you money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.